Oh, that's
There we go. Oh, nice.
Is that a good volume for you?
Yeah.
It's a little loud. A little loud for me.
Oh yeah, it's real loud.
I'm going deaf.
Help!
I can hear you guys breathing. I can.
Good, because I breathe loud as hell, too. So.
It's George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah! Tell your friends, tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. It's the most important pod in the world.
Hell yeah! Welcome to George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. Brendan, how are you today?
I am fantastic.
Hell yeah, dude! We have an awesome guest today.
Yeah, we do.
John Montague. How are you doing, John?
Not bad. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
How you been today? You had a fun day today, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I had a
Tell us about what you did
Sunday
today.
fun day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun being a parent of a little kid. Once like the Eagles lose, you're like, fuck, I got like 6 Sundays I gotta fill with shit now. But then it's fun when you're like, well, let's look into stuff. And we found out there's a brand new fossil park in it's like a park and museum in South Jersey. So
Cool.
Hell yeah!
hitting there with a 5-year-old where it was glorious.
It's awesome. Yeah.
She's like trying to get me to pronounce all the stuff there, and I'm like, this one's fuck.
It's a big one. It's huge.
It's a Tyrannosaurus.
I just kept going like, isn't it crazy that pterodactyl starts with a P? It's just like that. That's base level
I
dinosaur
think
shit.
until like 15, I just thought that was a different dinosaur. When I saw it, when I read it, I was like, oh, it's
It was the cousin of the pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was she testing you? She's like, let's see if my dad's illiterate.
Dude, she surprised me on a couple things. Like we walked by, there was it's really cool because there's a museum. It's like super interactive, and there's like random things playing over and over again.
Yeah.
And the one was like talking about how the dinosaurs went extinct. So like she sits down and she's like telling me play by play what's about to happen. She's like, wait till you see this shit.
Because you can know she's big into dinosaurs.
Yeah, she's like asteroid. I was like, actually meteorite. She's like, actually, it's out for debate. I'm like, fuck. I didn't know she was into dinosaurs. It's all just like, it's usually princesses and shit. But somehow she's got the knowledge.
Yeah,
and she
2026. Yeah.
The video was crazy too, though, because it showed like the meteorite hitting, and then it was like the time lapse of like 10 minutes after it hit, there was like a flood that demolished like half of this continent.
Yeah,
and it was like 9 minutes after it hit, these were all burning. And like the one thing, it was like a dinosaur running through the woods trying to escape, the apocalypse. And then a tree fell on it. And you're like, dude, imagine that's how you died when the meteor that hit Earth that reset everything, but a tree fucking
And you're a
killed
dinosaur,
you.
which you're already big.
A redwood took me out.
It's pretty funny. They're like, no, we gotta include the tree hitting the dinosaur.
Right.
We gotta show that.
Well, my daughter even said, she was like, how do they know that happened? I was like, exactly.
Anybody could have planted these bones.
Honey, question everything. Let me take you to the
You think
JFK
dinosaurs exist?
Museum.
Yeah, right. Who was on the grassy knoll? It was a T-Rex. Oh,
That's probably where conspiracy theories start, dude.
Yeah, at
There's a
the
dinosaur-
fossil
the fossil museum.
Fossil
Oh,
park.
yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, my dad told me that a dinosaur were killed by an asteroid, and like in my mind, I like imagine just like them lining up. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't fathom like how that would. Yeah. It's like you're telling me he went around and killed all the dinosaurs.
Oh, so you're saying like magic bullet theory.
Yeah, exactly. We're right back to it. Right back to it. It
Turns out
always
there
comes
was a
back to
second
JFK.
asteroid.
Some say it was the Secret Service asteroid.
There's the FBI.
Tiny arm assassin. We can wait in the spirit of talking about
let's
fossils.
talk about it.
I'll give the gift that I brought you
Holy
guys.
shit! This is, I think,
Nice.
well, I guess second gift that we've gotten. Yeah.
For rescheduling, which thank you guys for rescheduling.
A whole few hours.
Loving time. I told you I was going to try to steal you a fossil, but instead I got one you can dig out.
Oh, here it is. It is the Dig a Dinosaur Skeleton T-Rex Kids Lab.
Nice. And what do you can dig it out?
You dig it out.
and then you put
And just know that was supposed to be for my beautiful 5-year-old daughter. And I was like, honey, daddy's only talk to his silly friends. He needs to bear gifts.
I know these 2 fat autistic dudes that would love this. That's perfect.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna put that right
you
here.
can
Thank you.
dig it out yourself. It's a good time.
hell yeah.
I was saying that up. We were having the conversation upstairs about like miniatures and stuff. I've been getting to like get into fun stuff like that now because like my kid's old enough that it's like awesome. We get like Legos are starting to get big in my house, so I'm gonna have to take a loan out.
They're expensive.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
are
crazy.
expensive.
Yeah.
To even like build like a flower was like $100. I was like, Honey, I can build you a flower.
Get someone to give you the packaging and then just get the mega blocks, dude.
Oh, okay.
They'll never know.
Nice.
It's crazy how expensive because they just came out with like a Pokemon Lego set and like upwards of $600. And Mega Bloks came out with some recently and they were like $30 to $50.
I'd love to be in that boardroom and they're like, all right, how can we bleed these fucking nerds?
It's because they know, exactly. It's because they know that's not for kids. Like they're like, yeah, these idiots will spend anything.
Yeah. How do we trick a bunch of nerds into paying their rent to us?
I can't wait till there's like dark web Lego set. You'll get a JFK scene. You get the grassy knoll. That has to exist, right?
Yeah.
If not, you gave me a great idea.
There's a good corner of the internet.
Yeah. Why isn't historical events?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Assassination of JFK, Jonestown Massacre, just a bunch of dead figures lying around. Yeah, that'd be a lot of minifigs.
Yeah. Salem witch trials. That'd be cool.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah.
You ever been to Salem?
No.
How about you, John?
You ever been accused of witchery?
Are you a witch, John?
No, I've been like around Salem and like there is like you're driving by and you're like, I want to go. And I'm like, this might be too spooky.
It's so like hokey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a tourist trap kind of.
Damn, so you definitely have like witch hipsters there. They're like, dude, you should have seen Salem.
Yeah, you wouldn't be so proud of it. Let me tell you.
Yo, before the Bewitched reboot, dude, this place.
They do have a statue of that lady. What's her name? Mary Tyler Moore? Is that who Bewitched was? No.
Sure. Mary Tyler Moore was every actress before 1990.
Before Sydney Sweeney.
It's her, Meg Ryan. I
think they're all the same. They just reincarnate. They're now Sydney Sweeney. Like
Yeah. That's cool, man. But yeah, you have 2 kids. Is that what it is?
2, yeah, 5 and a 1-year-old.
How's that? Like with navigating like comedy and stuff, where they're like, "Why is Daddy going away?"
Luckily, it's like I'm not successful enough where it's gotten in the way. So it's like, why is Daddy leaving after he already put me to bed? Like,
do they have like an idea of what it is?
My 5-year-old knows, like, 'cause she always asks like because she'll see like I'll come down wearing like a shirt like this and not like the hoodie that I wear to bed every night or something. Mm-hmm. She'll be like, "Where are you going?" Like she gets like, "What am I missing out on?" I'm like, "I'm going to tell jokes," and then she's now starting to like ask me more and more. She's like, when you tell jokes, like, are people like it? And I'm like, not really. Yeah, it's, Daddy does better in the suburbs than he does in the city. But
you would think people liked it for how much I did it, but I said, keep trying. That's
so it's fun. Like, she's like, and like she has her little like go-to jokes that she loves telling. So it's nice. Like she's a little like a ham. So she'll be at a party like ripping jokes. I'm like, it's fucking hack material. I actually helped her write. I wrote most of these for her, but
I'm a writer.
Yeah. It is fun like punching up her jokes though, because it's usually just like, why did the chicken cross the road? And then no punchline. You're like, you can't bring that shit. Like,
she's just giving you the premises.
Yeah. She's just running. What else?
She's like, I think this needs something else. To get Dad, could you finish?
Well, what was the baby or what was the chicken thinking? Like,
when do you think you'll let her see you do stand up?
I don't know. I had it recently. I opened for a guy that like
I was gonna be like never.
Yeah. She's actually here. She's gonna come to the podcast.
How long has this child been?
That's the sadder thing is when she finds like, Dad, you did a podcast for 2 years, and I'm like, that's just buried in the internet. Like,
well, that's like at a certain point she's just gonna be able to look at it.
I know that's the problem, and it's like the good thing is like
she has a cell phone.
I've had my hands on, like I said, like success hasn't been above me where like I'm the only one putting my stuff out. Mm-hmm. So like that has sucked because there is stuff where I'm like, oh, I really want to post this. And I'm like, my daughter's going to
see it.
This is better than this was just said in a comedy club one time. Like, but no, it's weird. Like where you're saying I think I would let her say, like, I opened for a guy recently and his, I think like 15, 16-year-old daughter, he said was there. Mm-hmm. And like, he asked me beforehand, he was like, oh, I didn't even like ask like how offensive your material is. And I was like, oh, did you want me to like work clean? Like I can kind of adjust some things. He's like, no, it's just my wife and my daughter are here. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I have a joke about blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, that should be all right. And then his second joke was about having anal sex with his wife. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Not only is it sexual, but it's specific about your mother.
Yeah. He like
That's
made eye
horrible.
contact.
Yeah.
You made me like, I pulled back on the reins on a joke. Yeah,
He's like, you're going clean, right? Because mine's going to be disgusting. It's going to make everybody uncomfortable.
He was just making sure you weren't doing the anal with the wife
Right.
material.
which I did. I wanted about his wife too, so it was crazy. It was,
Did he start though? He's like, my wife and kid are here in the audience.
guys, give a
Speaking
round
of my wife,
Also, my wife's not really sitting too well today. You see her leaning over there. Yeah.
and that's my beautiful child. She's on the honor roll. Oh man, that's crazy.
It is funny though to see like what people's line of like
What too much
disgusting
is?
or vulgar or whatever is like.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've worked with people too where it's like totally clean. You can't, push any boundaries. Don't say any curse words. So it's like interesting where everyone has that line. But
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
don't
I couldn't trust myself to work clean in that regard, that like I couldn't say any curse words or anything. Not
Yeah.
because like I need it or whatever, just because it's just like such a natural part of, and I never like, I don't experience a time in my day to day where I need to censor myself.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
like I work at a toy company and they're all fucking, they have like mouth like sailors, honestly, and it's crazy. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what amazes me, that like, who are the people that are still offended by it? Because every job I've ever worked, every company I've ever worked at, when you're just hanging out, everyone loves talking shit. And
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
so who is everyone that is mad? Like,
It's, I don't know.
and
That's
I
a good
understand,
question.
like, because I work on an HR side, like with a company I work with now. So it's like, I understand like having to like watch what you say and everything, but yeah, you can't talk about the things that you're enjoying that are just funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's weird because like it's in HR, it just seems like it's the kind of thing that like everyone just understands that it's a thing you have to kind of work around, even though like you kind of just feel out who the person you're talking to is and see if you can. I mean, normal, well-adjusted people do that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, but there's just like this weird, like you were saying, it's an imaginary thing where people are like, we got to be like this right now.
Yeah.
But
I've been
then-
having like weird experiences with it with like at like school drop off, I'll see parents and they're like super button up and like the conversations are very like, we did this over the weekend and we have this for dinner and this, and like, here's our parenting tip. And then those same parents have been coming out to a show that I run in the town that we live in, and like, they're shit faced and they're like, the guy's joke about almost being a Nazi. You're like, where's this in the morning, man? Bring this heat in the morning. I don't want to talk PTA. Come on. I want to talk TNA. Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad. I'm glad my cats will never be able to understand what I'm saying on stage. I'll say that.
Yeah, you talk shit on your cats all the time, dude. It's always, constantly.
How many do you have?
2.
Nice.
Yeah, me and my girl got
Same
2.
boat. Yeah.
Oh, you guys got 2 cats?
Yeah, it's-
2 cats, 2 kids?
You don't give a shit about pets after you have kids.
Yeah, I
It's
bet.
crazy.
Yeah, John's like, I think I have 2 cats. I don't know. I haven't seen them in months.
There's a lot of hair in my house. That's all I know. It's,
You had, so I'm assuming you had them before the
we
kids.
had them before we had the kids, and it is like people warned us too. They're like, "Man, you're not gonna." I'm like, "Dude, we love our cats. What are you talking about?" And then like the second we had our kid, I was like, "This is the most perfect creature that's ever existed," and that's now an enemy of this creature. Like I'm like, I now have to hate that thing because it could attack the
Yeah.
thing I made.
My friends had a dog, and unfortunately, they had to rehome it after they had kids because the dog was like aggressive towards the kid.
Yeah.
and like that's like, you know, obviously you don't want to get rid of your dog, but you have to in that situation.
It's rehoming
Yeah,
what they're
sucks.
calling shooting it in the back.
Yeah, they did the old yeller.
Yeah, they sent it to the ground.
Yeah, a farm under the ground.
Yeah, I had a dog that tried to attack me. My mom, when I was real young, we were living with my grandparents, and my mom kept bringing home dogs, like stray
Sure.
dogs.
Yeah.
And we went through at least 2 because I know the one tried to get me, and yeah, they just had to put it down. But like that's just it's just how it is.
She
you
just
know?
happened upon
She just,
dogs a lot.
dude, I don't know what it was. My mom had me pretty young. She was like 20, and yeah,
She's hoarding dogs.
she would just bring yeah, she was like, oh, like let me get a dog for Brendan. I think like that was the idea.
like if it was a toy.
I guess.
Because
Yeah.
would she bring multiple dogs?
She would have like one. It would be like one at a time.
Okay.
And then the dog would go off, and then they would have to put it down.
Where is he getting these psycho dogs, dude?
I have no idea. They were just like, yeah, but they got super aggressive. It was like the whole, like, with me for some reason with the kid thing. I don't know, like not enough attention.
They got aggressive because the word around town was that this lady's this lady's kidnapping dogs at her. She's bringing them home to her son who's just ragdolling them.
This lady's gonna take you. She's gonna take you to a horrible child, and then they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So would this happen more than once?
It happened like twice. It happened at least 1 or 2 times.
Aside from that, have you ever had other bad experiences with dogs?
No. We had a family dog. She was the best, but other than that was just
Wait, you had a family dog on top of the other ones?
No. It was like years later.
Okay.
Yeah. When I have 4 younger siblings, and when we were all like adults, my parents started adopting dogs, or like started rescuing dogs and stuff. So
each one of you got your own. It's like a Game of Thrones. They were your direwolf assigned to you. Brendan, you will have this mutt that we found in Kensington.
Yeah, it was funny though, because like growing up, I was like, I do want a dog, and then they finally got one when I went to college, so that was really cool.
Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. You only got the ones that attacked you.
Yeah, the ones that tried to bite me. But
that was when my family dog died, was when I went away to college. And that was like, I think my roommate's like introduction to like seeing me crying. I was like, he came back to the door and was like, you good? I'm like, Maggie.
R.I.P. Maggie.
Yeah.
You were a real one.
Which was...
That's the thing about having pets, they die.
Dude, I think about that all the time now too, because our older cat's like just getting up there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to explain death to my kid now.
Yeah.
And like
luckily daughter understands dinosaurs.
I just have to explain to her as fossils.
Yeah.
You know, you keep asking what fossils were before they were fossils. Kid's about to be fossils in, about a month.
Yeah, there's a meteor that's about to hit the cat.
The meteor is just called cancer.
It's called cancer. It's called pancreatic cancer.
Which is also like, whenever a cat or any pet is diagnosed with cancer, I feel like it's just like the vet's way of being like, you're not going to ask me to prove it. They're just like, he's got cancer.
I mean, that's true. You could honestly do that to a human. I'm not going to ask you to prove it. Because,
how do you prove it?
I can't read a fucking...
Show me my blood, dude.
CT scan or whatever. Do they show you, I guess?
I have
Listen,
no idea.
hear the numbers and you're like, good.
If you ask real nice, put it in the notes of your form when you're filling out. Can I see the blood?
Can I see the cancer positive? It says cancer.
I want you to show me good blood. Then show me mine.
Show me the microscope.
Tell me which. Don't tell me which one is which, and then I can try to pay.
It's like the Pepsi challenge with blood.
It'd be funny to be like, that is the bad blood.
Tastes the same.
It's definitely the bad one. All right.
Yeah. You were talking about you were HR. You're in HR now, but you were telling me earlier that you had a cooler, not cooler job, but like
cooler.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. Yeah. Interesting job, which was going to lead us to our next segment.
Blood on the table, learn my mistakes. Stitch it together, whatever it takes. Hack, slash, no pleasantries. Lil, big, time fuckeries.
That's right, real big time surgeries, guys.
Oh.
A brand new segment where we talk about crazy surgery stories. John, you used to work for like an implant company or something?
Yeah. Can I just say, your fucking intro songs rip. That is...
Yeah, you can thank our friend Alan Iverson for those. He's really good at coming up with...
we definitely, eventually, when we get money...
I would love to hire somebody to actually write these.
I'd say, fuck, I want to hear a whole album of that.
We have the whole thing on Patreon if you want. We have all, but we literally do have a lot of songs now at this point. We could definitely do now that's what I call George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast compilation album.
Imagine 74.
Listening to our theme song over and over again in different genres.
Just getting hate emails. Fuck you, you're killing the environment, you pieces of shit.
This is what you wasted water on?
Silly songs.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny. I got a kick out of it. Everyone else hated it. But yeah, you...
so I worked for a medical device, like orthopedic implant company. So like any of the rods or plates that would go in or on a bone to fix it, That was what our company sold. So like I got to
So
sit in.
you can't just go to Home
surgeries.
Depot and get like a piece of
Dude,
metal.
but it's the same. It's insane because it's the
How
same
similar it is.
science, and it's
Really?
like the same science in building like a table is the same thing in like repairing a leg. But it's also like the screws and shit that you see. They're not that much different than ones you would get at Home Depot. They're just made out of a little bit more expensive metal.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot more technology goes into developing them. But yeah, like because of that, I would get to sit in surgeries like all day long and just watch these surgeries be done.
Yeah.
So I got like, I was telling you, like I had to basically in like my first year of being there was almost like the equivalent of studying your first year of medical school. Like I had to learn everything about orthopedic fractures, and I was a communications major in college that barely like.
Dude, I'd be
I was
so
really
mad
like the dumbest major.
And it was like they hired, dude. It was basically just like they're like, you're almost literate. All right, we got this. But they hired a lot of like former athletes. That was like they loved, especially this company loved hiring like guys that are like, oh, you know what it takes to build from nothing and to win the championship. You're like, dude, I don't know. Like it's
Yeah, because I guess that they would be good salesmen.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Like, and they're all, I mean, and a lot of like surgeons surprisingly were kind of like meatheads. Like orthopedic surgeons are known to be like
Interesting.
more of like the, like
Jocks.
almost, yeah, like the jock of surgeons
Yeah.
where it's like brain surgeon or heart surgeons or you're like super intelligent people. It's like, these are the guys literally swinging hammers and screwing screws all day.
It's like really violent, some of the procedures.
It's insane. Like watching whenever they had to remove an implant, like if something healed and they're like, oh, we can take this rod out of your leg or something. That's the videos you see where it's like 7 surgeons standing around with like a mallet and taking like baseball uppercuts to try to get this shit removed. Dude, watch. If you're in the mood for a compilation that's going to make your joints hurt for a while, it's like people trying to remove stuff, or like if it was a weird, like whenever you're fixing a femur, like no two bones are the same. So like the rod they make fits most of them. But then sometimes it's like they have to like go in and hollow out the entire bone. So you're just seeing like just basically bone marrow coming out. It's
crazy.
But that was like, I got so numb to it because I'd be like from me to you guys to somebody's leg flayed open at like 6 a.m. and you're just talking like Eagles with the surgeon. You're like, can't believe they fucking didn't pass and third down. Like,
That's so funny
crazy.
that like that's the type of thing that becomes so second nature that you can just carry on a separate conversation while guts deep in someone's,
insane.
Yeah.
And there were so many of them too that were like common surgeries, like hip fracture. Like as people get older, it's a real common one. So like surgeons were so good at those that like the residents and the younger surgeons would do that whole thing, and then the head surgeon would just kind of stand off to the side, and half the time he's bullshitting with me in the back.
Interesting.
Like, or
You guys are just riffing.
yeah,
Dude, I'd be so
he's
pissed.
running a hot new 5.
I'd be like, yo, I get a discount for that, right? It wasn't the guy. It wasn't that guy.
Right. That's why like I always tell people, like if you ever do have the option, it's like you do want to go where they're like educating people, because if they're paying attention to like every detail, but it's also
that
like
makes
you
sense.
will get like the best surgeons. But yeah, like some stuff, it's the surgeon would just like be like in the other room doing another surgery, and he'd come back and be like, we're all good. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like,
Yeah. Would you
they're
have
doing what they have to do.
Did you have to like wear scrubs and stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
I lived in scrubs. That's the biggest thing I miss, is having a reason to wear scrubs every single day.
Is it comfy?
Oh, it's the best. I lived in PJs for 7 years. Like
Oh,
it
that's
was scrubs
nice.
and a hoodie was like my daily uniform for work. So my wife bought me like nice ones for Christmas. So I still wear them around the house. I'm like, this is daddy's PJs now.
Like on an average like day, like would you every day you'd see a surgery pretty much? Or,
Yeah. It was because the guarantee was if the hospital used our equipment and our implants, that we would have somebody from the company there to like there would be times where I was just there to like basically write a receipt. They're like, all right, you used 1 plate and 5 screws to fix George's ankle. Like, here's your bill, basically. But then there was it would be like in more of like a rural area. The surgeon would like have me kind of like walk them through steps. So there were like times I was working with surgeons that like I technically knew more about this surgery than them.
Wow.
Which also scares the shit out of you. So it's like,
Yeah, that is scary.
if you're ever going to break a bone, do it near a city.
Yeah.
It's near a city or near a university. Then you're golden, basically.
I'm supposed to screw here? Are you sure? Is it Jesse John with the instructions? He's like,
Dude,
I think. Yeah,
The first time you had to do that was probably really nerve wracking.
the entire job was like the most stressful thing I've ever done too, because you're constantly on like the verge of like if something goes wrong or like something breaks, it could go from like, this is a routine surgery to like, holy shit, we now have to troubleshoot everything. So like we had to have like a thorough knowledge of like, even just like the way surgeries went, like the way like they could go wrong and how to troubleshoot things. There would be so many times where like something bad would happen with either equipment or fixing something. And I'd pop out of the room, call another sales rep and be like, hey, this drill broke in the guy's ankle. What do I do? And he's like, oh, no problem. Go into this thing. And it's like, there was an answer for everything, but I would have to like be in the room and be like, no problem. I'll go figure this out. And then walk out and be like, fuck. Somebody's bleeding out in there. Like,
here, I have to call a former athlete real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hold on. Let me call a tight end from Penn State from 1982. He's got CT. He's in another hospital with a helmet on.
Yeah, he's the middle.
It's like, I can walk you through this, no problem.
Oh, yeah. And it was just like, some of them were like the biggest meathead dudes you've ever met, but like, they're also like, I have extensive knowledge on knee repair. You're like, this is insane. But it's like anything else. If you just hyper focus on that thing.
Yeah.
And it's also your source of income, you can get really knowledgeable at it. Like that was the big thing. Like there would be doctors that are like, why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I not doing what you're doing? And you're like, cause you're terrible at talking to humans. Like like that.
That's the communication.
The other half of the job is like eye contact. So you guys suck at that. So, but no, it was fun. I got to hang out with like a lot of, cause we would like our way to, it wasn't like shy, like, every job I've ever worked, they were always like, dude, you should have been here 10 years ago. You should have seen what we could do. Like
we were doing cocaine.
Dude, they would. They were like we'd fly doctors to like trips to Hawaii and we'd call it training and we'd be out there doing blow and party. And you're like, and meanwhile, then the Sunshine Act came in. I think it was in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And I wasn't even allowed to like give a surgeon a pen with our company name on it.
Oh, shit.
Without him like justifying it to be like, this was during an educational thing. So like, our loophole was we would take these young like resident surgeons that are like, they're out of college, they're out of med school. So they're like mid to late 20s. They work nonstop and they would just want to go out and party. So like we had like free reign with a company card like once a year to be like, we're going to take these guys out. And I lived in Harrisburg. So it was like, I could spend $300 and entertain like 40 people for
an entire night.
So like we would go out and we'd have like our equipment in the corner of like a private room at this bar. And we'd be like, guys, if you want to go take a look at the equipment or if you guys want to do some shots, like,
there's a bunch of boring equipment over there.
And on the way out, I'm like, and then sign this thing right here. It says I educated you. Like,
and you were getting, I'm assuming that's part of your job. You're getting paid during that, or as part of
it was like all part of, I mean, if that drove sales, then, because it was all like, it was a sales job at the heart of it, which was crazy.
You were also like making commissions?
Yes. So, which is weird because like you would try to, the thing would either be like if you could get an entire hospital to only use your stuff, then you would get like a percentage of the sales and you would just camp out at that hospital. And you're like, yeah, I just have to be here every day to make sure this goes smoothly. That wasn't until like I was 3 years into my territory. I moved out to this place and like nobody used our equipment. Everybody had like, oh, I used to use that, but the rep just left and stuff broke. And so I spent like a year and a half basically just annoying people doing like the bullshit sales side of it.
Did you move
like,
out there specifically because
I got relocated out to there because they were like, there's no rep out there. You can keep being like a junior associate in the Philly area, or you can move out there. Excuse me. So I moved out there and it was just like, all right, figure it out. And a lot of it was just like, go hang out at a hospital and you would like get access to the break room of the operating room. And dude, it was insane. Like the beginning part of my job was literally just bringing donuts to nurses and like buttering them up. And then I'd be like, can you like tell me who the best surgeon is here? And they're like, I don't even know. I'm like, fuck, all right. Just gave you donuts for a month,
donut and Dolores, you bitch.
But that was like,
yo, Dolores is a bitch, honestly.
It always was like ladies named like Diane and stuff. And then I just realized, I was like, oh, this is like talking to like my mom's friends. I have to just be like, well, I'm little Johnny coming in here. And then like, to get past them. So that was like the sales end of it. They're like the gatekeeper.
Yeah, it's
Which
funny.
the sales job I did before doing this was I was a door-to-door salesman for Verizon. So it was like I learned all like the bullshit of like you gotta hear 80 no's before you hear a yes and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But like it applied to this. So it'd be like I'd keep begging a surgeon. I'd have to be like, next time someone breaks their ankle, give me a call. And he's like, yeah, all right, fuck you. Like, but then you'd have to like hang around until like you'd hear like your competitor company was like, oh, they couldn't get a plate to fix this ankle, so it's going to delay the surgery for like 12 hours while we wait for this thing to get delivered. And I'd be like, well, I have that here. I can do it.
It's in my back.
Dude, and it literally
Right
was like, I'd have like sterile wrapped implants that just lived in my apartment. Like my apartment in Harrisburg, it was awesome because it was like the first like nice apartment I ever had. And it was the first time I had like some money. So it was like exposed brick. And then just like
exposed brick.
medical implants like all over the floor and a futon for the first like 3 months that I lived out there.
And honestly, those medical implants were probably expensive, dude.
That was the scary thing. It was
You
like-
just like had hundreds of thousands of
Yeah, and
dollars
I'm
worth of equipment.
I'm just drunk on a futon. Like, this is gonna fix somebody's leg one day. Like- but it was like all the like anxiety and everything with the job was shitty, but it was a fun job. Like day to day, like I got to see the weirdest shit. Like I'm totally fine to see blood now. Like,
Were you squeamish at all before you started?
I wasn't, but I never got like tested with anything. Like there was never anything that was like, oh my God. Cause like when I remember when I was interviewing for this job, part of it was, which is insane. While I was interviewing, not even an employee, I was in surgeries on like a Sunday morning. They did it as like a test. They like called me Saturday night and they were like, hey, can you get to blah, blah, blah hospital over in Pennsylvania at 7 a.m. tomorrow? You can come watch one of the surgeries. And that was like the second round interview of it. And it was basically to see like,
Can he handle
can
it?
this guy handle it? And the guy that I was interviewing with had me stand outside the room and watch through like a little window on the door. And then he like just looked over and was like, huh? Like double thumbs up. And I was like,
Yeah, love it. Love
sure. It looks like
You're like,
looks
I
good.
love this so much.
And then I walk in and like then that's when like there was like blood everywhere. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
And it was always like real weird because you're really removed from the fact that there's like a human on the table. Because it was always like an arm sticking out of a blue tarp or like a leg.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's also good to know that you weren't too excited about it.
he's out there like,
Oh, baby, that's a lot of blood.
He's going like this, you're going,
Beautiful.
you know what? I'm actually gonna have to hit the locker room again real quick, and then I'll be totally okay to come in there.
it's going to clear my head.
But it would be like the most insane shit like that. But then like if you've ever heard this, like all the like people that work in operating rooms or intensive care or anything have the greatest sense of humor because they see the worst shit.
Yeah.
Or they are like the horniest fucking people on earth.
Oh, that's
Really?
interesting.
And I think it's just because they're around
God,
like
a horny
death.
surgeon sounds
Yeah.
awful.
So it would be like horny surgeons, but then also like that lady Diane that we were talking about earlier, like you'd be in there and she'd be like, yeah, anyway, like my husband used to touch my butt. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, but just because there's a person's leg filleted open, like it's an open book for you to
Anything goes. Is the cone of silence once the person's legs open. Did you ever see anything like go wrong? Like anything
Oh
go?
yeah, I watched it. A guy coded on the table. I can say all this now because I don't work for the company anymore. But like, here's
his name.
pictures. I did used to have like too many pictures because surgeons would be scrubbed in sterile and they would have bone fragments on the back table and be like, "Can you take a picture of that and send it to me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then I'm just like, "Save." Like, let me break some HIPAA laws real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I saw a guy code on the table and they brought him back. But like when that kind of stuff would happen, I'd just leave the room.
Yeah.
Because it's like they would
You're
it
not
gives them
gonna-
like essential personnel.
Yeah, it's not part of your
In the
job.
corner, like screwdriver. Would that help?
Have you tried squeezing the valve?
You're like,
Slap him a bit.
And you're like, oh, bad vibes. I'm gonna head out. Let me know if you guys get them back.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna go get a soda. Anybody else? Anybody need anything?
did you guys get that implant into his body before he? Because dude, there would be shitty stuff with that. Because it was
Yeah.
like if something went into a patient, we had to build a hospital. So there would be times where it'd be like massive car accident, guy got mangled, they fixed him up, and then he passed away like 2 days later, and you're like, holy shit, like they did all that work, they fixed this guy with our stuff, and then I got to be like, and here's a bill for it. And then that's why it contributes to why, not to get into like the big discussion, but why like healthcare costs are through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Is stuff like that. But it's like, how do you don't get around that?
Yeah.
Well, I always say if you're still sick, you shouldn't have to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I always look my doctor directly in the eye. And
I'm not paying you until you fix me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like that.
Unless I'm 100%. If I still have cancer, I'm not paying.
I'm not paying.
Like, what are we doing?
Oh, man.
You on a technicality, like, you had testicle, now it's it's brain now, so whole different bill.
Damn, you got me.
Touche.
Touche.
Show me the blood. It goes back to show me the proof.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
We would get people like that though. Like we were saying, like you want to see your blood. Like whenever people get stuff removed, they'd be like, "Can I have like that?"
Yeah,
thing?
I feel like I'd want my bones too.
And there would always be like, I wanted to do like a back door, like because I had access to all that stuff. Be like, I'll get you. You want that plate that was in your wrist? Meet me out back later.
That's crazy.
In a Ziploc bag. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're like, it's stained because I had spaghetti in it, but I did clean it out. It's good. It's not actually blood. It's from the spaghetti.
Yeah, you can reuse the Ziploc.
You know, you can never really get it out of Tupperware once you put it in there.
Anyway, that'll be $50.
Yeah, how much do you charge someone for their own body parts? You know what I mean?
I think 50's reasonable.
50's a good price.
Well, I feel like you're also risking your job, so you gotta,
you gotta weigh it out.
Well,
there was the guy who just got caught with all the bones.
We're actually going to talk about that in our next segment.
Oh, yeah. All right,
but
cool.
I think that wraps up our first half of our episode. Thank you so much for listening to part one of our episode with John Montague, and be sure to tune in next week for part two. Brennan, you got anything coming up?
Coming up, I'm headlining in South Jersey.
Big headliner.
Yeah, on the 24th Saturday.
Hell yeah,
so
the 24th. This coming Saturday.
This coming Saturday, I think it's the 24th at 13th Street Brewing. So I'm excited.
Nice.
It's going to be a fun one. And then going to Atlanta and Knoxville with the boys.
When's that?
Brotherly Laughs, 29th and the 30th.
The end of this month. That's cool.
Yeah, end of this month.
Are you guys driving?
We are driving. We're going to drive down to Atlanta, stay for the night, do the show, and then drive up to Knoxville and do the second show.
How far is that drive?
We will probably want to kill each other by the end of it.
Yeah.
So come out. Damn, if you can guarantee night two, you're like, we're going to fight. Sell the place out.
What about you, John? You got anything else coming up? This is coming out Thursday.
Upcycle Comedy. It's a monthly show I run over in South Jersey. It's going in our second year of it. Usually 5 or 6 comics in there. We do it the last Friday of every month. So Upcycle Comedy. Other than that, just Montague Comedy on Instagram, so you can find everything.
Yeah, go see him. Go see John. He's very funny.
Yeah, go see John. Go see Brennan in Knoxville. And be sure to check out George and Brennan's Real Big Time Podcast every Thursday. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. That's the wrong one.
It's George and Brendan's